Hi everybody and welcome back to Dragonite Creations. If you're new here, my name is Laurel and I love to create. I create all kinds of things. One of my favorite things is of course gnomes, and I really want to do something fun this week, so I created this Octoberfest gnome. He turned out pretty great. I'm pretty happy with him. I'm going to show you how to make his cute little beer mug here, and he's all ready to go have some fun, so I hope you are too, because we're going to get started right now, and I'm going to show you how you can make your very own Octoberfest gnome. Okay, we're going to start by making our guy's little beer mug. For this I am using a cardboard tube from a roll of ribbon. And now I'm just going to take some brown polymer clay, soften that out, and then just spread it around our cardboard tubing here. Just smooth it out. And then I made a little bottom, just a little round piece that'll fit on the bottom there, and just smooth that out as well. I decided to put some gloves on. My clay was really warm and it helps to not have fingerprints when you use gloves. So now I just took a strip of clay and just wrapped it right around the middle and then just smooth it out again, just to get that kind of barrel shape is what I'm looking for here. Using a little cornstarch will help smooth it out a little bit. And now we're just going to make some little panels going all the way down, all the way around our barrel here. And now I'm just going to take some gray strips and we're going to like roll them out and then flatten them out and then wrap them around our barrel. I'm going to do 2 strips, one near the top and then one near the bottom. Just wrap it around and cut it off at the end. And next we're going to make our handle. So for this I'm just using that same brown clay. Just attach it to the sides, smoothing it in so you don't see the seams. And now I just rolled out a black snake and I'm just cutting out little dots to put all around on the gray strips. Pressing them on there, and then I did another little black strip on the handle as well, just to kind of finish it off. And next we're just going to make his hands. I figured we'd make some, that way we could attach it to the mug at the same time. So for this I'm just going to make some little green midi hands. Just make a little cut, roll out the thumb in your fingers. I'm just going to wrap it right around the handle there. And then for his other hand, same thing, just a little kind of teardrop shape, make a little cut for the thumb, roll it in your thumb, roll it in your fingers, sorry. Curve it, and then I'm just going to make a hole. This is where we're going to put the wire from his arms later to attach him to our gnome. So then we're going to bake those at 130 for 30 minutes. Next, for his booties, I am cutting 3 pieces of this cardboard tubing. These are 1 inch long, each of them. The third one I am cutting in half. And then we're going to glue those to this piece of cardboard. This is just cereal box kind of cardboard I'm using here. And then we're going to trim around those, rounding out the top a little bit. We don't want it to be completely square at the top. Just trim all the way around. And then next I cut out this brown minky fabric. It is about 1 inch wide, or probably about 2 inches wide. And now we're just going to glue that all the way around our booty, wrapping it tight, pressing firmly right into the edges and creases there. And then just a little bit of glue on the top. Some glue right around the top inside there, and we're just going to tuck that all right inside our little shoe. I didn't want these to be as tall as our usual booties we do. Again, just wrap it around the booty, gluing it all the way around. Finishing off our second booty. A little more glue and just tuck it in. For our pool noodle, it is 4 inches long, and I'm going to wrap it in this plush throw, approximately 4 3/4 inches by 7.5 inches long, and we're going to just wrap that around, hot gluing it, and just glue the end there. I just left the seam it already had. And now I'm going to cut this brown minky. It is 4.5 by 8, and we're going to hem all the edges with hot glue. Hot gluing them all the way around. And then just fold it in half, good side to good side, and we're just going to glue half of it. Don't glue it all the way across, just halfway across. Then we'll turn it right side out again, and right where that seam is open, we're going to cut on the other side as well. So we got 2 cuts now, and we're going to make our legs of our shorts. So just glue those together all the way around. And then turn them right side out again. We can make sure they fit on our pool noodle. You want it to fit loosely. It'll have little suspenders to hold them up. And now I'm cutting a strip about 1 inch wide, and we're going to just hem that as well on both sides, just folding so they meet in the middle. And I did quite a long strip. I don't know how long. I didn't measure how long it was. I'm sorry. We're just making his suspenders here. So we're just going to attach it and crisscross it at the back. And now I'm just going to make a little rectangle about 2.5 inch by 2 inch. And again, just gluing the edges all down all the way around on all 4 sides. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this green minky, making it a little wider than the brown. Gluing all 4 sides, and we're going to attach the brown now to the front of the green. We're going to attach this right to the front of our gnome with some hot glue. And now we're going to attach a green strip of minky over the brown. And his beard, I just cut it in a V. It is 4 inches wide and 2 inches long. And his mustache is 1 inch long. And I just attached that right on top. I made a hat as well. I'm going to show you how I did that. This is a 4-inch diameter circle cut out of a cereal box. And we're just going to trace 2 of those out of this brown minky. And I'm just going to attach it directly to this one circle, and we're just going to loosely cut around that, leaving us enough edge to hot glue and wrap around the little circle here. The other one that we traced out, we are also going to just cut loosely so there's a bit of an edge, hot gluing your edge down, just hemming it all the way around. And then we're going to attach that second circle to the top of the other circle. For the top of his hat, this is a plastic empty Pringles singles container that I saved and washed out. And now I'm cutting a piece of brown minky. It is about 3 inches wide. And I'm just going to wrap it around that Pringles container, gluing it to the top. I just glued the center first at the back, and then the sides, and then fold back the top. Just hot gluing it all the way around, kind of like wrapping a present. For the circle, I'm just going to fold back the sides on the 2 sides just directly across from each other. This will be the sides of our hat. And now we're going to hot glue our Pringles container directly to our circle, right in the center there, a little bit towards the back. And now I'm just going to use this ribbon that I have, and I'm just going to fold or hot glue it and fold it as well, because it's a little wider than I want it to be. So I'm just going to glue it and then have it meet in the middle. And then we're going to take that and wrap it all the way around our hat with some hot glue right at the base there. Okay, we're going to do our arms and our legs now. So for this, I'm using these hair foam rollers. One I cut directly in half and removed the wire. These ones here I'm going to cut at 5 inches long, just the foam part we're cutting right now. And then again, just remove that wire from inside. Just take off the little clip at the end and take the wire out. And now I'm going to take these wooden skewers that I just got from Dollarama, and I'm just going to put those right in the hair foam rollers and just cut off the end, pushing the foam roller all the way down so that it is flush, making sure they're the same length. And now I'm going to take this guy's shorts off, and we are going to take a top of a sock here. I'm cutting it directly in half on the top, and then we're going to take it and glue it the good side to good side of a sock, and we're going to make these little tubes. Doesn't have to be perfect. Turn them right side out again, and we're going to put that right around our foam roller here, trimming off where they're too long so that it is flush once again. And then we're going to just hot glue those in place all the way around the top. And all the way around the bottom. And next we're going to just pop those as straight as can be directly across from each other right into our pool noodle. Once you get them where you want them to be, add some hot glue around there and then push it back on again. Add some hot glue to his booties and push those right onto the bottom of his legs. And then we can put his shorts back on him. Now we need to add him some arms. So we're just going to take the wires from the 5-inch long ones, the wires that aren't cut, and we're going to straighten those out. Just the one end we should straighten out, I should say, because we're going to cut that other end off. We want these to be sticking out on both ends from the foam roller. So they are going to be about 5.5 inches long. Add a little hot glue on each end just to keep them in place. And then we're going to wrap them in that same fabric that we wrapped our body in. So this is about, again, 5 inches long, then this white or this off-white plush fabric, I guess, that I have here, that I'm just going to add to the foam roller, hot gluing and rolling it up, trimming it off, and then just hot glue it at the base there, making sure to pinch our material together. We don't want that blue foam sticking through. Again, just hot glue and roll. And then we're going to pop those right across from each other, right at the top of our pool noodle. For our nose, this is a polymer clay nose I've made. Will leave a link on how to make noses in the description. And I'm just going to put that right on him with some E6000 and hot glue. Add some hot glue for the hat right on top. For his hands, again, some E6000, a little hot glue. And we're going to put right where we made the holes, push those right onto the wires there. Add a little hot glue to the little leaf piece here. I'm going to put that right on front of his shorts. And we're going to add some feathers to his hat. And there he is. Well, there he is. Our little gnome is all done. He's ready to go and join the festivities. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks so much for joining me again this week. I appreciate you guys so much. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And make sure to hit the bell so you don't miss the next fun creation. So have yourselves a great week. And until then, love to all.